What's happening, YouTube? Back in the Day Gamer here. Today I'm coming at you with something a little different. Now this weekend, Back in the Day Gamer is going to his very first video game convention. That would be the 2017 Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Not only have I never been to a video game convention before, but I've never been to Milwaukee, so I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good time, right? I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to not have a good time on vacation, out of town, at a video game convention. It's kind of a no-brainer. If you saw my Top 3 Tuesday video response last week about top 3 Atari 2600 games I like to play, at the end of it, I said to everyone who maybe was watching that if they're going to the Classic, flag me down, and I'll buy them an Atari game. No questions asked. Just come and say hi, and we'll go pick out an Atari game. Now, that's not because I'm cheap. It's because it was a video about Atari games. So there you go. I was watching YouTube today, and quite a few people were posting videos on how they're going to the convention and their wish lists, things they're looking for at the convention. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I thought I'd throw some of mine in there. Now, first and foremost, I'm going for a complete NES collection. Big surprise, right? Who isn't? I'm about halfway there. I got a lot of the tough ones, a lot of the fun ones. I need a lot of crappy common ones. So I'm hoping to score a bunch of those at the convention. Now, I know everybody's talking lately, prices at conventions aren't cheap, but if anything's going to be, it's going to be those crappy commons. So that's what I'm looking for. First off, some of those would be Trojan. I had that back in the day. Always liked it. Don't know why I don't have it now. Xanac, and a couple hundred others. Another game I found out about just this week is the Game Boy Kid Icarus. I always thought it was the same game, just on Game Boy, but apparently it's a different version. Now, Kid Icarus was one of my original NES titles from back in the day. Always loved it. Still do play it often. Just beat it about a month ago. So I'm looking forward to another version of one of my favorites. I also want to score some Famicom and Super Famicom games. Now, I'm coming from the Detroit area, and never, not once, have I ever seen a Famicom or Super Famicom game in the wild. I've got a couple dozen that I picked up off eBay just because I really wanted them. But, hopefully I'll score a bunch of those at the convention as well. Another game would be Sega Master System Golden Axe Warrior. I've wanted that for a long time. Never see it anywhere. I'm sure it won't be cheap, but if I find a good copy in the box, I'll pick it up. And the biggest game I'm looking to pick up isn't all that uncommon, but Final Fantasy III. I just picked up Final Fantasy II a few months ago. That was one of my all-time favorites. I'm about halfway through it. Believe it or not, I've never played 3, so I'd like to pick it up at this convention and start playing it as soon as I finish 2. So other than those, there's probably, 1,000 other games I'm looking for. So it should be a good time. I'm not coming home until I at least fill one backpack full of video games. That's the goal. So like I said, hopefully I see you there. If I do, flag me down. If you do, flag me down. I'll be wearing a snazzy Pac-Man suit. That should make it easier to find me. If there's a bar, I'll probably be in the vicinity of that. That's a safe bet. But hopefully I see you there. If not, comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, keep it retro.